What's happening, my people? So you know what time it is, man. So it's Saturday. Well, you're going to be watching this, the show come out on Sunday or something, but it go out early. Anyways, this is Power Book 2 Ghost, Season 2, Episode 3, entitled The Greater Good. Yo, so the episode starts off, man. Tariq goes to get help from Tate. He's trying to get his sister back, man. Tate, you can't just get a favor from him. He like, yeah, I'll help you out. I'll scratch your back, but you gotta scratch mine. I need dirt on this cat right here. I'm trying to get my seat back in the Senate and this and that and blase, blase. So, you know how that goes. Monet meets with Tariq and Kane. And she like, we back in business. Look, I don't want no bullshit with y'all. Kane, leave that boy alone. Let him do his thing. Of course, Kane, right whenever she leave, Kane is on some bullshit, threatening him and stuff. It was funny because Tariq was like, damn, as much as I do for this family, ain't nobody can't give me a ride. Like, that's just some little subtle things, but it's funny. Because you probably watched the episode like, damn, they just roll off and just leave Tariq. But he mentions it. So, that was funny. Then we get to the party. So they got a Dante party at his crib. These niggas are like having a bigger hog as like a piñata. And so they cutting the whole hog up together and stuff. The realest one out of Dante's crew is the chef. Every time something happens, the chef is like, look, I don't want to know nothing. Look, I'm going to put my headphones in. Look, blah, blah, blah. I'm a Kane and this other dude, they talking. They gossiping like some little girls. Even the chef is like, man, ladies, come get him. Then homeboy keeps on blabbing. Dante got to come up. Look, you putting all my business out there. Yeah. He put that choke hold on him. I'm happy for it. Choke the shit out of his head. Because them niggas was gossiping like some little biatches. Loose lips sink ships. Zeke sweating like a, I don't even want to say the rest of all the stereotypical phrases because that's all cancel culture. Not sweating like a Anyways, his nervous ass getting questioned. He at the police station. He just tripped out like Zeke is not made for this. Like, how is he even in the Tejada family or whatever? Like, he is just. Kane, on the other hand, like he the same thing. With Zeke is more real than him because Zeke, he doesn't give the officers any information as far as like Carrie and stuff. Like, he stays pat. Kane is talking to Dante, and Dante is like, okay, so what don't you like with Monet? And Kane is like, man, she running with some old Steve Urkel cat, man. Why don't you like him? You want control, huh? Yeah, man. And I just, well, what's his name? If you don't want to give me his name, we can't do business. He give it up like that. Tariq St. Patrick. Like, boy, can't you, as hard as you supposed to be, you a bitch ass nigga, you gave that up so quick. So Tariq is trying to get his sister back. That is commendable, man. As much as we hated Tariq in this series for a lot of bitch ass shit that he done did, man. He got his other sister killed. He done killed his daddy. He done did a lot of bitch ass shit. Him trying to get his sister back, man, that is commendable, man. But the CPS, they are not budging at all, man. They not trying to show their brother no kind of love. The greater good is the class discussion today. And that is my favorite part of the series. Whenever they do the class discussions, they get in their intellectual bag. Like, this one right here was kind of like over my head. Like, they was getting into it in a super philosophical or intellectual level. And basically, like, can you go against your morality for the greater good? And if you do like a bad act, but it helps everybody else. Like, if somebody is going to be a serial killer, but you kill them before they become a serial killer or something, is that a good act? Or have you did some villainous stuff? Or like, as far as the series, they all selling dope or something. If you selling dope and you help your community, let's say you build in your community and you help your family and stuff, are you doing a good act? But look at all the lives you're ruining selling the drugs as well. So is it a good act or what? So but I like whenever they get into that bag and just make you think about little things. Zeke, we get back to him. He's not admitting to being with Carrie. So that is a key part, a key component, because Carrie said that she was with Zeke. So that kills her alibi right there. Like, if he would have just said, look, I was with Carrie the night that happened, it would have took both of them off the board. Okay, they were hugged up. It couldn't have been them two. They was doing their thing. But he doesn't admit to that. And it never fails, dog. Every time, my nigga, Tariq talks to Lauren, something come up, dog. Something come up. But the phone rings. It's for something important. It's him trying to get proof of employment and stuff, because he needs all this information. He's gonna have to get an apartment, have to get proof of employment, and this and that for him to be able to get his sister. And so it's actually a good reason why he's checking his phone this time, but it just always happens every time that they try to link up, man. Every time they try to talk or whatever. Braden and Tariq meet with Kane. Dante is spying on him because he heard about Tariq, so he trying to see the inner workings of this. And then he talks to Kane. He like, oh, if you want to get some control, you need to get his partner, because he can be manipulated and this and that. So he's pretty much the brains of what's going to happen like later on or something. But they come up with a new scheme. This new scheme, they have like some fake bricks and stuff. Lauren took Tariq to a spot on the top of a roof. So now they have bricks, and you can scan the bricks and this and that, and it opens up, and they get the dope, and then they place in big wads of money. Number one right now is like, who carries money like that? Who carries money? That's number one. They could just pay off the app and have it direct linked in PayPal or Visa, whatever it is. They could just do that, but they got cash exchanges. And the stupid thing about that is, because they doing this app thing, and they are scanning it, getting the dope, and then they're putting the money in. Why won't they just scan it, take the dope, and just leave? Like, you should have the payments coming through, and then you be able to scan and it opens. That would make 100 times more sense. But who am I? Who am I? I don't have the foresight or the money to get these schemes off the ground. Plus, I'm not going to jail. And I don't know nothing about no apps, and I'm not selling no dope. But anyways, Carrie can't stand Tate. Like, he keeps trying to shoot a shot at her, but she just can't stand him. But the cop goes in there, he like, I gotta talk to you, Carrie. Your man, he said he wasn't with you. And did you got him to kill Jabari and this and that? The whole time Tate is listening. He's a nosy ass dude, man. And Lorenz Tate is one of my favorite actors of all time, but on here, he is unbearable. Diane goes to talk to Pops, and I keep it 100% with you, because I watched this like early for me to try to hurry up and do this video as soon as possible. And how I watched it online, there were no subtitles, so they was talking. I don't know nothing. I would assume, I know he said familia or something, so I'm like, family is the most important thing, and he wants his family to get together. And then later on in the episode, we see that she's trying to get him out of jail or something. So I'm pretty sure that's what they was talking about. But Monet is kind of fed up with him, like from the previous episode. She's like, I'm sick of this. I'm out here by myself. And he know he can't do nothing. But Diane is showing like, I want to try to get you out. So, we'll see. Dante a sneaky ass bitch, man. He go holler at Monet. He bring out wine and dine and this and that the whole time, because he been spying. He knows that Monet is Kane's mother. They've been going back and forth and doing this and that. I would assume he knows that Monet is Kane's mother. He's seen Kane go to the house, and he had followed. So I think he knows this information, but he is still the plug. It is a conflict of interest and stuff. It's just, Dante is a bitch. Old girl trying to set Zeke up. She got the camera footage and stuff like that. She's trying to break a story and everything. And then they talking, all the girls, they all talking together. They got a light-skinned Keisha. And she talking to Lauren about, you need to leave Tariq alone, and these young boys, they don't know nothing and this and that. And so then they start getting high. And I'm happy for Lauren, man, because Lauren, you don't see that a lot on TV shows or something like that, especially nowadays. Like, she don't let peer pressure get to her. I'm happy that she like, hold up, I'm going. Y'all ain't about to mess me up. Because I don't drink or smoke or anything. So I'm always happy when I see somebody do that on a television show or something. Like, because you never see that. I don't see that in person either. I get scrutinized for not getting high more than praised for it. But anyways, Lauren catches Tariq upstairs. Like, she goes to her little spot that's her favorite spot on campus. Right whenever she go up there, what she sees? Diane coming downstairs. She like, nigga, I brought you to my spot. And you bring another hoe to my favorite spot on campus, dog. What is wrong with you? Lucky he has an ace in the hole, man. He like, come with me. I want to show you what I've been doing this whole time. So that was a close instance right there. Dante puts the Mac on Monet, man. He got on a whole helicopter. They joined the Mile High Club and this and that. Fellas, we can't compete with that. I ain't got no helicopter, man. I can't. I could ride you around in the Ultima. I can't get you in a helicopter though. Like, it's not happening. Then we get back to Tariq. He says, look, I've been preoccupied. I'm trying to get my sister back. So he goes and they go visit her and stuff. He brings her a teddy bear. Lauren runs a little interference. He sneaks a telephone so him to be able to communicate with his sister or something. If anything goes wrong, hit me up. So it's a good little thing, man. Like, he trying. And she sees that. She like, oh, the whole time he been with his sister. Instant moist. Like, that was, she got more turned on than Monet in the helicopter. Like, that was just whop. Whop right off top. The cute overload. Oh, for his sister? No. They finally get a moment, dog. They finally get it in. And Tariq a goodly dude, man. In this instance, he like, are you sure? Like, he gets a confirmation and this and that. So they do their thing. In the background, they got Alex Isley Wait in the background. Because a lot of people always ask me, what was that song playing? I be like, I don't know. I know what this song is. Alex Isley Wait. I'm glad that Alex Isley gets some love on the TV shows and stuff, man. I'm such a fan of this young lady music. She is so cold. That is Ronald Isley's niece. Monet hears about Zeke. She shoots out. Tariq hears about it. He sees the video or something. Lauren knew about it. He has to shoot out because he's tutoring him and stuff. And if Zeke is put out of school, that's gonna affect Tariq's status in the school or something. So he got to be on top of that. He hits up Davis. So we get to the police station. Zeke had did some bullshit. He was trying to get in contact with his aunt. He couldn't get in contact with her. He pulls out Ramirez's card. He like, look, I got this card, man. Call him. If he told me to hit him up if anything ever happens. Ramirez is whole dead, and he's a prime suspect in this murder situation because his gun was used for this. So it is bad issues going on. Monet finally shows up and she snatches him. Then Davis comes up. He kind of saves the day, even though they was kind of cussing him out and stuff. Like, nigga, we don't need you or something. Davis, he just loved them headlines. He wants to be on the headlines for whatever topic. So that is his that's what drives him. Zeke finally breaks out of character, man. He's talking to Monet in the car and stuff, and he like, yo, y'all keep me in the dark. I don't even know that this is my life. I'm like, for the first time, he actually showed like a little bit of acting chops and stuff. He don't look just stupid, goofy. I'm like, wow, he's a real person. I thought he was a robot this whole time. Let me get back, find my place. Kane trying to get in between Tariq and Braden, man. Kane running that game on him. You know, it seems like every time, like, especially in the hood situations or something, like when a white dude is trying to like get in good with the brothers and something like that, they always got a brother like, yo, what's up, white boy? And just run game on him and take all this shit. That's how it usually happens. So ends up, man, he end up taking the bag or something. I'm like, man, Braden, you didn't get Kane the bag? Like, nigga, it's a wrap. It is a wrap. But then the next day, Kane runs up on Tariq, knocks on the door, right whenever Tariq opens the door. He greets him with a punch. Like, yo, you know they picked up Zeke? Yo, this is all of them. He puts everything on him. Ramirez being dead, and this happened, and Jabari, and this and that. Nigga, Kane, it was you. But you blaming it on Tariq. Like, nigga, you tripping. But that's Kane for you. That's Kane. Diane, she goes to Davis and Sachs. She trying to get her daddy out of jail. They're like, oh, we know him. It's not happening. He's not getting out of jail. Davis like, nigga, what is you doing? Like, we trying to get the money and stuff. Like, and then if by any chance we can't get him out, that's a repeat customer. Like, what is you doing? The next, well, not the next day, but Kane actually brings the paper back to Braden because he's trying to win Braden over. He like, look, dog, we got you. He got some women with him and stuff. Braden so square. Buy you something nice and I love you. And buy something nice and I love you. All right. And Bobby Brown, he smashes off the scene or something like. Kane, I just know that. Sachs, you know, he be messing with the DA or whatever she is. He mentions the Tejada trial and this and that. The judge that knocked him, he was dirty. Now he got a loophole. They about to get Lorenzo out of jail, dog. But then Lorenzo and Dante gonna butt heads. That's about to be a big thing. It is. Yo, I think Dante gonna be up in there smashing Monet, and he gonna run up in there. What the fuck is going on between the sheets in my home? Baby, wait, let me explain before you start. That's what's gonna happen. Girl, it's about to be some. How did I get into this? Should've never came. You Lord, I'm dirty. Hey, that's how Lorenzo about to come out of jail. But Tariq, at the end of this episode, Tariq makes Braden the president of the company. They going underhanded for him to have a actual business and for him to have a paycheck or something. He makes Braden the president. So meaning Braden gonna be in charge. So Braden gonna feel like he's the boss. And Kane is in Braden's ears. It's about to be drama. But it was a pretty good episode, man. I don't know how they come up with all this shit. Because, man, they have so much. But they do it week by week. It ends up being too much sometimes. But it's interesting. Like, comment, subscribe, be the greatest and most hated, man. Drop y'all thoughts in the comment section, man. Peace.